Hello. We are live. Um, Here we go. Hello. Is anybody here? Is anybody in the Hangout? Hello. Hi, we're live. So, hi guys. If you just joined us, we are here live. Um, we're here live. So, we'll be right back. Hi guys. If you've just joined us,
Hey, B, this is Victor.
hey,
Would be great.
There we go.
Perfect. Awesome.
Yeah.
Sorry, I sent the wrong link, huh? And now I'm talking shit to you.
No.
Okay. So my concern again is like we're on. Okay. So we're on. We're testing. I would love for us to just start a new link. But you're saying we shouldn't. Okay, so we won't. Because everyone's gonna be able to access this, right? Like the whole thing. I say we do a new link and go on and paste it. No one's gonna be logging before 6. And I think right now would be the time.
Okay, so then you already go to put that link on your page that you think is right. Because you have so many pages. I don't know which page is which.
Okay, then you know what? Let's stick to this. Let's keep this link, and then everyone's gonna know that I'm crazy. Hey everyone, what's up? So this is the test. This is the behind the scenes. Obviously, I'm at a panic. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So we are streaming. Yes.
Let me show you one more thing.
Okay.
Check it out. In this document that you sent.
The address is wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the.
That's a 6380 Sunset Boulevard.
I heard you say that yesterday.
Oh.
You were like at the arc light. But whatever.
Yeah, because the
Is
6380.
it me? This is me being like anal assistant.
Yeah. Oh no.
But there is one on the towards the top. It does take you to 6500.
So it's a gamble of luck that people. Oh man,
That's
that's
my fault. Right?
those are the things. No, those are the things. Everything. Yeah, those are the things that I. Yeah.
Whatever. We're here. We're here.
People might be down the street.
Well, then I'm gonna have to get a sign out there. So here, if you could take this out there, with what's the name? Actually, no. Yeah, please. Actually, you could do all of that, and then we're gonna have some fans hovering around the picture.
So am I holding your phone?
No, you're not holding it. We have a tripod for it, and we have a camera. This is the behind the scenes. We're setting people up. So we have see, this is the setup over here. And the whole time I was panicking and I was like, what you just saw, like, you know how people change. I'm like, oh yeah, hey, what's up? How are you? This is right here. This is Club Cobra right here. Walking in. Hey, what's up? Chica, representing. Setting up the red carpet. We have like driving.
Hi, if you are just joining us, we are here at AHF, and we're going to screen a movie called Gay Latino.
Welcome, set up here. Do this. If you have any questions
For Latinos and their admirers.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to our event.
Yeah.
Make yourself at home. Make yourself cozy. Yeah. Okay, so we got it going. We're on. We're streaming, broadcasting live, and we're setting people up. We can get this guy on.
So your phone's gonna go here, right?
Yeah. Where's the microphone? I need to call Hector and ask him for the microphone. Do you see a mic anywhere around?
Just tell him to watch this.
Hear all this.
So if you're just turning in, we're here for a film called Gay Latino. It'll start screening at 6 o'clock, so you can just click on the link, and then you'll be able to watch the movie.
This is the one for the iPad. Where's the iPhone? Ramondo, where's the one for the iPhone?
All right. So it's V and V on right now.
I hear you.
Do you have the other the tripod thing in there with you? No, you can't hear. Can you hear me? Yeah.
I can hear you. I'm keeping my mic off. FYI.
Give me your what?
I'm keeping my sound off, unless if
Okay.
you talk to me, I'll
Got
turn
it.
the sound back on.
All right, good to know. Thank you.
And then every once in a while, if you're quiet, I'm just gonna do a little like we're here at AHF. Click on the link kind of thing.
Okay, got it. All right.
Cool. But just be careful. Be careful where you point your camera, because remember you're on live. So.
Got it. I'm just waiting for Jonathan to get the tripod holder. I mean yeah.
All right. Cool. Cool.
Uh-oh, so we just had the let me pick this up. Hold up. I'm gonna put this down.
If you are just joining us, we are here at AHF.
Behind it? The bag should be on the other side. Yeah, it should be on the back.
All right, so we just had the step and repeat fall, so we had to pick it back up. So now it's up. Can you see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you're just joining us, we are here at Gay Latino. The screening is going to start at like maybe 6 o'clock. So you can just click on the link and you'll be able to watch the film. But why don't you stick around and get some more fascinating?
So I'm gonna get someone to, because we got the one for the iPad. So I'm gonna get someone to man the camera, because we have a camera person, Tristan,
Okay.
and he's on his way. So for
Nice.
now, I don't know how else we can do it. You just like somehow set it up using something. I don't know. Yeah,
Do you have tape?
that might work.
All right, we're gonna go inside. Any
So
tape?
look, we're gonna get tape and we're gonna put that in here.
Great, perfect.
We also need to get the charger.
Do you want to use gaff tape or not?
Is this your iPhone charger? We can. I'm trying to see if I can.
Do you think it'll damage the phone?
Yeah, I think we're gonna need that. Might.
I mean, there's already this on here.
It's already fucked up.
Yeah, we could put an extension cord to it out so that you
I think you can.
where are they at?
Extension cords. Right here. But if we need a smaller one, that might be in one of the bags. Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna hold that for a little
Yeah.
bit while we do this.
You're watching the setup of our event here.
Yes.
Introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Sal from AIDS Healthcare Foundation. Come join us, get online, and see the action.
We're here. We're doing this for you, for the community.
All right, it's going.
Mario, this is the behind the scenes.
If you're joining us, you're watching our live stream at Gay Latino. Here's at AHF.
And then the microphone's gonna go to there's even a microphone.
Oh wait, I just clicked the camera.
I said yes though.
Hold this.
Hey, you guys get Christian or no? You guys get Christian or no? No? Oh, okay. Can you call him and ask him to get an Uber over here? Or actually, no, you could tell him to catch the Uber over to the train line station and he can get over here. Because it's only down the street. He does. I think he does.
I don't need that anymore.
I'm gonna start
As always, if you have any questions, you can always go and look at the
Do you
side.
have free stones and everything? The shaking and everything?
No, there's no shaking.
Okay, cool. But we have everything needed in order to like.
Should we go install it?
Yeah. Well, I'll let you go.
All right, everyone. So we just got a little tape, and we're gonna set up this little tripod here.
Latinos and tape. Why not?
Exactly. It can fix the world, honestly. Latinos and tape. I wish I could take a photo of this. Maybe what I'll do is I'm gonna do a reverse iPhone shot so you can
There
see
you go.
what it looks like. Can you see the tape on that phone for the
Mhm.
tripod?
Yes, we can.
All right, great. That was the solution for today. Okay.
That's Victor
Fantastic.
Vasquez, playwright, and he's going to be introducing you to the cast. So sit around if you have any questions. If you have problems logging on, you can always reach out to me through the side box. Just text me, and I will be able to get you on to the movie, which is going to start maybe like in 25 minutes. So.
Okay, so we're almost set up. How does that look?
Fantastic.
Is that great? All right, fantastic. So now we have another problem, which is problem B. And we might have to come up with a solution, but we're running out of batteries. So we have 20% battery life. Right there. Yeah. And we're going to try and figure out how to extend battery life for tonight. Okay?
Perfect.
So
We have lots of power.
great. All right, fantastic. So if you're just tuning in, we're here at Gay Latino, Los Angeles, a screening of Jonathan Menendez's documentary. We're so excited to see who comes out today and who joins us on this red carpet. There is a red carpet down below, as you will be able to see when I tilt. Can you see a little bit of it? Yeah. And we'll be interviewing some of the people that are in the film and anybody that decides to join us tonight. We'll be asking a few questions throughout the night, particularly around the film, particularly around also who's here and why they're here. And I am also very interested, as the host tonight, I'm very interested in finding out what people's visions are for the future of Los Angeles for the LGBTQ community. So I hope that some people can offer their insight and visions and dreams regarding that. So I'm actually just trying to set up the power. There you go.
Oh, great. See, I told you had a lot of power.
All right, so now we're hooked up. We got power. I think we do. Let me just verify it. Just a second. Sweet. All right, we're good.
Oh.
Just a second. Okay. Good. We're good. So how's everything going in there, V?
Everything here is really good.
All right, fantastic.
How are things out there?
Good. We it looks like the AIDS Healthcare Foundation sign is up and it's not going to fall down anymore. And we actually have a giant tiger head that is right on the right of us, if you can see. It's being set up.
Is Katy Perry here?
So it's very wild out here. If you're just tuning in, thank you for joining us. We're here at the screening of Gay Latino Los Angeles, a documentary film by Jonathan Menendez. We will be interviewing some people shortly as soon as they arrive for the red carpet, and hopefully we can get some thoughts around the film and around the themes that we have in the film.
If you joined us, I think Nelson, I think that's you. If you had a question, you can go ahead and send it again. Welcome to Gay Latino. Your host is Victor Vasquez. Victor, how's it going out there?
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Great. Did we have a question?
I thought Nelson had a question, but maybe he got shy. Don't be shy.
Nelson, you know what? I'm gonna try and put an earpiece on and see if I can hear you a little better.
That's great.
Second, just because it's really loud out here.
Yeah. And that makes a really good mic too.
Perfect. How's the mic on
Oh
this?
man, that is so much better.
Really? Okay, great.
It's very clean.
Fantastic. So I will use this instead. And this will be our earpiece for the night. Nelson, hi. Thanks for joining us. Did you have a question? No question. All right. Fantastic. Well, Nelson, thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoy yourself throughout the evening. Let us know if we can do anything to facilitate this experience for you. I'm going to try and interview this photographer right now that's actually taking some great photos. And I'm going to see if she can join our Google Hangout.
Perfect.
Hi, what's your name? Do you want to come in? No? All right, she does not want to be.
Why is everybody so shy today?
I think it's because it's before 6 o'clock and it's before cocktail hour, so yeah.
For some of us. Happy hour for me.
Awesome. All right. Let's see if I can get some people out here, okay? Just a second. Hey guys, do you want to come out here for a second? Come over here. I can't. You have to go this way though. So come on by. So actually, we have a Google Hangout happening right now, and if you want to just wave hi, I'm actually gonna hand over this this mic right here, and I'm going to ask you a question. You want to step in? Step into the frame so we can see your beautiful faces. All right, so we're here at the screening of Gay Latino LA, a documentary film by Jonathan Menendez, and I'm wondering what brought you out here today?
Yeah, of course. So I'm one of the subjects for the film.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so that's what brought me here. But more than anything, just to follow the conversations, what that means to me, to share my story as somebody that is gay, Latino, undocumented, and just politicize the conversation, particularly in this month that is Pride, right? That like, people are just being out and proud, but like things like the HIV pandemic is something that we still carry. It's a legacy. So just like having those conversations after the film and having friends to check it out.
Thanks for coming and supporting it.
Great.
So I have one more question for you, and I'm just going to take this to ask it, just so they can hear me and they can record. The question is, what is your vision, since the film takes place in Los Angeles, what is your vision for the LGBTQ community in Los Angeles? Looking for that future.
I think like my vision for future queer and trans people in Los Angeles is actually to get involved, to get politicized. I feel from the 70s to where we are right now, like we are too comfortable with movement. So we need to be more conscious and more aware of our existence and connect, and humble down and connect to.
Oh.
Can I ask you the same question? Is that okay? All right.
Wait, can we get him back on?
Yes, we have one more question actually for you. What do you want me to hand over the mic to him? All right, fantastic. Here we have one more question. If you can listen.
Awesome.
I wanted to ask you, since the movie came out and you kind of exposed yourself, I know that being undocumented, sometimes a lot of people hide that. Have you had any backlash, or what has been the experience after the viewing of the film for you? Or?
Yeah, I think that exposing my story, not only like the community work that I did, or because that was like 5 years ago, and where I am right now, I definitely have grown as a person. And hold on, the noise.
Yeah.
And in regards to my immigration status, I feel that it's something that gave me the power not to hide anymore. And ever since then, it's been uplifting. It's liberating. And it's a reality as well, right? So living with that reality, it's a complete different thing. I still have the same struggles that I did 5 years ago. I sometimes that people can't hire me. Well, now that I'm getting my life together with my social and all of that, my status is shifting. But the criminalization is still happening. Like whenever I go to a bar and I don't have the proper identification, sometimes they discriminate against you. Not having a degree that continues to be discriminating in the work that I do, because people want to have some academic background, and I also feel that like exposing the realities, right? Like I share like my ratchet life, like drinking, and that's something that we're being perpetuating in the gay, particularly with gay men, right? That you have to have like this particular I would say way of healing, and this is more systematic, right? This comes from generations before us, so just being able to heal from that and learn what is it that like alcohol in the queer community, like how come it's always something that gets us together, but we don't talk about like what are healing ways, to get rid of that or support people that are trying to like quit drinking. That's something that I tag along right now with my learning and my growth, as now an adult, like the responsibilities that I have for my body, the responsibilities that I also have with my community to understand that discrimination is it's something that is interconnected. I
Well,
don't know if that, yeah.
that's a great answer. I want to thank you for really sharing your story. That I know that it kind of a lot of people are very hush hush about. So
Oh, thank you.
it's like that's a really brave thing to do, and I wish you the best, and I hope that all things work out for you and whatever your immigration status will be.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So,
Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us. All right, we'll see you inside. Bye.
Well, that's what's kind of a story. If you want to
Alright,
continue hearing the
go
rest of the story, you can go to the link that's to the left or to the right, and then you'll be able to watch his entire story and Jonathan's movie. So back to Victor.
Fantastic. So there we just had a great interview. And I think a lot of great wisdom was shared about not only about Los Angeles, but also about the way that we do not talk about healing in our bodies. And I think that's such a big question, not just for the LGBTQ community, but I think also for anyone really, is nobody teaches us how to heal, right? So that was some great insight into that topic. Sorry, as I wiggle this a little bit, I'm just trying to adjust. What did you think? What did you think, V?
I thought it was kind of like a really brave story to tell. At least in my circle, it doesn't, people look very down upon people who aren't here legally. And I do see the discrimination all the time. So I think it's really brave for him to tell the story. And I'm most happy that, he's found a way to like also heal, and sometimes we can become bitter at things, and it seems like he's not. It seems like he's kind of like living life, happy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree. And I think it's all a matter of perspective. So I think he talked about he hinted a little bit out how, it's essentially life. We go through phases. And I like how he, sorry, I'm being attacked by like a fly. I liked how I really enjoyed how he called it out, and he said that, there was this ratchet face, right?
Yeah, I like
and I like how he used that word. And also that we are exploring the way that we use alcohol, right? And that alcohol brings us together. And that's very much a reality, but it's also about how do we talk about the other things that are holistically engage us in community, like, not only what was our journey here in Los Angeles, whether we migrated from a different country or for a different city or a different state, but also what is our journey through healing, and what is our journey through substance abuse, or what is our journey with one another. So
yeah, it's great that we see a lot of people going into drugs, and you know what, and that's one of the good things about AHF, that they're here to help. I know that a lot of my friends have been helped by AHF.
yeah.
So it's a great organization. So if you ever find yourself in need of medication, healthcare, AHF is actually a really great place to go. And for those of you with a little bit more money, you can always make a donation. AHF is worldwide. So not only does it help
Great.
the local community, but it helps communities everywhere.
Yeah, and I think the website is aidshealth.org, correct?
There you go.
Yes. All right, so actually, just to give you a little bit of insight about where we're at right now, we're on the corner of Hudson and Sunset, which is very close to Cahuenga and Sunset. We're at a very busy intersection. Sunset is very popular, especially around this time. And that's what you'll hear in the background is all the hustle and bustle of Los Angeles life right now. During the interview prior, we heard the ambulance and the police. So just bear with us as we move through the sounds of the city.
Yeah, I mean, we're right by the Hollywood Athletic Club.
Exactly.
Also, when you watch the movie, the code to the movie is GLLA. Okay, so the letter G like gay, the letter L like Latino, and then LA. So that would be your password to watch the movie.
Great. Thank you. Perfect. All right. So we are just going to hang out a little bit longer and see who else shows up. I'm excited about tonight. What's your favorite thing about the film, Viv?
Again, like one of my favorite things about film is that you get to see the story of different individuals living different lives, because to encompass Latino into one bubble or into one box is a little ridiculous. I think that somebody once said that Latinos are like sand. At a glance it looks golden, but if you look closer, there's brown and black and red, and so you can identify with these characters because we've all kind of we are one of those. We fit into those people. So for me, I mean, growing up in LA and having been tempted by so many things and going around Sunset Boulevard and all that it's cool to see somebody like have a struggle and then figure out a way out of it. I think there's a lot to learn from that. And so that's probably like one of my favorite things. I know I'm getting a little bit Will Smith on it, but
Yeah.
Like you
Sorry,
said,
we just had somebody. We'll
yeah,
have an interview in a little bit. No, keep going, please.
Bring them in.
We'll bring them in a little bit. Do you know who this is behind me? Maybe you can help spot the person.
Oh, I hate to admit this, but I don't have my glasses on today, and
so you can't see. Ooh, what is this? I just discovered that you can do different filters on this.
Oh, there you go.
No, we don't want blur. Nope, we don't want that. That's kind of cool.
There you go, Obama.
Oh, no, we don't want that. All right, let's go back to the original. All right, so we're actually going to interview somebody right here. Hey, how are you? What's your name?
I'm Brian Pacheco.
Brian Pacheco. All right, so we have Brian Pacheco here. Brian, I'm going to give you this mic right here in a little bit. But I actually want you to introduce yourself again and say what brings you here today. And then I'm going to ask you a question after that, actually.
Sure.
Step closer. Right. Yeah, there you go.
Hi, Brian.
That's the mic.
On live.
All right.
So go ahead. So introduce yourself and what brings you out here today.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Pacheco. I'm actually one of the 3 subjects of the documentary Gay Latino LA Coming of Age. We're screening that tonight. That's what we're here for.
Fantastic. And I have a question for you, Brian.
Sure.
So considering that LA is also very much a part of this film, what is your vision for the future of the LGBTQ community here in Los Angeles? What does that vision look like?
I think that more solidarity. I mean, because there's a lot of, because this community itself is very diverse, and there's obviously pieces or parts of it that may not get as much attention or may not be getting the rights that they need to live a life that's, safe.
So if you're just joining us, we're here at AHF for Gay Latino Coming of Age. It's a film by Jonathan Menendez. It's screening for 24 hours. You can use the code GLLA, and that should get you through. We also have Victor Vasquez, playwright, and he's actually like also a Penn Fellow, which if you don't know Penn, if you're a writer, it's something to look into. And he's here as our host. So please join us. If you haven't seen the film, basically the film follows three guys, and they'll kind of tell you their story, and it's a movie that's important for our generation, or Well, here I'm trying to see if we can get them back on the air. Okay, there you are, and you're back.
Are we back?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, and you're back. Can we bring Brian back?
Yes, Brian is right here. All right, let me just fix our little phone. All right, so the question for Brian that we just asked, just to repeat it, just a second. All right, was what is your favorite part about this film? So Brian, if you can answer that.
Yeah, sure. This is the mic, and this is the. There you go. So my favorite part of the film, I honestly enjoy watching the stories. The three of us are very honest and candid about our lives, our dreams, our fears, our what gives us anxiety, and I mean I think it's stories that I think are that touch people's lives, that can really go beyond borders of our identities, and really, they speak to our gay identities, but they also speak to people who may not be gay too. I think that's what I love the most about it, and also seeing the city of LA in a way that isn't normally seen in films, whether mainstream or independent, maybe independent ones, but at least in mainstream ones, you don't really see that, and I think that's what I really loved about the film.
Fantastic.
Hey, Brian, can I
All right,
ask you a
well there you have it.
question?
Thank you, Brian.
Wait, Brian, can
Yeah.
I ask
Do you have one more question?
Yeah.
Your aunt owned the hair salon on Santa Monica.
Yeah.
So it's when I was watching this film, I also grew up around that area. So, what being that your aunt's shop is no longer there, do you feel are you still in Silver Lake, or?
Actually, I am. I happen to live, not far at all from my mom, and my mom and my grandma still live there. My uncle lives downstairs from me. Uncle, who's my grandma's first cousin. We're still there. A lot of my family's still there, but actually, my mom and I were just talking about this today. If they were to get evicted or something, they wouldn't be able to afford living there. Where we live now. I
guess that was my question.
Yeah.
How has gentrification affected your family? Has it affected your family? Was your aunt forced? I mean, if it's TMI, let me know. But that really struck a chord with me when it was your aunt who owned the shop, and so I'm like, I want to talk to that guy. So,
did you ever go to her shop?
No, I didn't. But it was it's one of my little favorite streets still to this day. But
yeah, she continues to practice
yeah,
but she doesn't not practice. Sorry, she still cuts hair.
Mm-hmm.
She styles hair. She was, because of rising rents, we couldn't afford it, and actually I think we replaced her as a boutique that sells really expensive clothing, and so I think obviously they're obviously in a better position to pay, because while my aunt's prices weren't cheap, they weren't $30 a haircut or $40-$50 a haircut, so to the point where she could actually afford living, paying the rent that the landlords were asking for.
And so, do you feel like do you feel any way one way or the other regarding to what is happening to the neighborhood? Do you feel like Latinos were kicked out? Like I always say, where did all the gay men go in Silver Lake?
Yeah.
So do you feel that way, or is it just me? Or?
I think that what happens, I think the Latino businesses are especially in the Silver Lake area, are out, but the Latinos are still there. A lot of them have moved out because of gentrification, but it's a pretty Latino majority
well, okay, I don't know for certain, but it's still a pretty Latino neighborhood, but it is changing. Maybe not as quickly as places like in Manhattan or San Francisco, where
I'll
it's
tell
more
you that
compact.
according to the census, it's Silver Lake is 51% Latino,
Yeah.
and there's only one person on the board. I don't know if you follow the
Oh,
story.
the neighborhood council.
The neighborhood council. I don't know if you follow the story about the woman who was saying that all illegal
I heard about it.
slaves. So I was just wondering if your family, if your father, your mother, did that connect you guys? Because did they feel discriminated against ever? And did that help you with your gayness, or we lost them? So if you're just tuning in, we're here. Compliments of AHF. We're screening a movie tonight, Gay Latino Coming of Age. It's a film by Jonathan Menendez. It follows three guys, and basically it's the story of being gay and Latino in Los Angeles. And what's really great about the story is that since we're Latinos and we're so diverse, we have Black Latinos and Asian. It's endless. So it's a really great film. So if you want to watch, the film will start screening soon, and you can get a passcode. The password is GLLA. You can type that in, and it's good for 24 hours. So not only can you watch it by yourself, maybe you can watch it with someone else tomorrow, if you don't make it to church, if that's what you're into. Anyways, we're waiting for Victor Vasquez to come back with Brian Pacheco. I really dig his story, especially if you've ever hung out in Silver Lake. Then you know how the neighborhood is shifting. So we're back with Victor Vasquez and Brian.
Hi.
So
Is everything good over here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. You're okay. Like.
So yeah, 51%. At least the Silver Lake neighborhood specifically, and yeah, there's only one Latino member on the Silver Lake neighborhood council, and then there's one in particular who, what did she say about immigrants? Something about immigrants. I remember being very pissed
he
off.
said they should all be slaves.
Something like that. Yeah. Really unfortunate, and just really, I mean, it angered me, but just yeah.
Well, it was good talking to you.
Likewise.
You look great. So.
Thank you. All right, bye everybody.
All right, Brian. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you inside. Bye. Thanks. All right.
His
Great.
family has a really great story, I have to say. So.
Sorry, say that again, V.
His family has a really great story.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah, that was a great interview. Thank you for facilitating that last part. I'm so glad you're like a part of this.
I'm glad you're a part of it.
Well, great. I mean, it's nice to be out here right now. So, what time is the go for the film tonight?
Anytime soon. The film should go on live at 6 o'clock. It's 6:16 now. So
got it. Okay.
So we're just shooting the hoop.
Yeah. And are we seeing the film inside as well?
Yes, we will be seeing the film inside.
Got it.
So Victor, what about you? Like what's your play?
What's my play? What's my story?
Yeah.
Actually, can we interview Jonathan's parents? Is that okay?
Of course. I think everybody knows Jonathan's parents.
We're gonna get Jonathan's parents after the photo shoot that they're about to have right now, and then we'll get them in. So in the meantime, I can tell you a little bit about me. I am from Los Angeles. I was born and raised in South LA. A little Spanish-speaking boy. Growing up in a Spanish-speaking home. Both my parents are immigrants from Mexico. My dad is from Guadalajara and my mama is from León. and I didn't learn English until I was about 7. But let's pause on me and let's meet the parents that produced this fine artist that gave us this film tonight. So, hi, how are you? Thank you for joining us, and of course you're here to support your son, right?
Of course.
Great, and here we are in the cyber world where we are filming and hanging out on the red carpet. So if you can pass this around, we're going to introduce each other. My name is Victor. Good to meet you. What is your name?
Doris.
Doris. And you are?
Edwin.
Edwin. Okay, so the mic is going to be here, so you can just talk towards it. But you could also cuddle up in front of the camera. So
Yeah.
I want to know a little bit more about when you knew Jonathan was a filmmaker, or when you knew he was a storyteller.
You can tell.
I
You
can
answer
tell.
the question.
Well, I think it was like when he was in 3rd grade or 4th grade, he had a project for school, and he did a little movie called Moses. So
He did a movie when he was in
yeah,
6th grade.
yeah,
Is that
we
what you
helped him out.
Third
and,
or fourth grade.
Okay,
Yeah.
what, 3rd or 4th grade?
Yeah, I think so.
And what
Yeah.
was Moses about?
Our Bible story.
Got it.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow.
So
So did he do the filming with the camera?
where? Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the old type of cameras. We still have those cameras.
Oh, really?
They don't work anymore, but
Yeah.
we keep it as a.
Yeah, as a memento. So what about this film? What do you think about this film? What is your favorite part about the film?
Well, the fact that he tells a story about the 3 persons that are
Involved in the movie.
involved, and how they come across in the gay world, and how they
Develop
they develop. Okay.
the lives. Well, also is I think it's very important for families today that it's very hard to accept gay people, and it was hard also for me. But at this point, I'm very proud of Jonathan for this movie, and I 100% support him in the filmmaking. Yeah, I'm so proud of him. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Hi, Mom.
Wow.
I wanted to ask you a question. The story Moses, did Jonathan like go to church? Did you like raise him at church, or going to church, or why did he pick Moses? I wonder. We're having a little bit. Okay, maybe this is a good time to.
Moses. Okay. So it was a religious project
Yeah.
at school.
On that time,
Got it.
yeah.
So what do you think is next for Jonathan? What do you think is his next step in life?
Well, he's coming with the second part. We call it the sequel, or the
yeah.
city, and yeah, that's he got a lot of footage on the first movie, and he came up with a lot of new material.
Great.
Are there any? Is there
That's
anything
the
that
next
you?
step that he's working on, I think, and from there on, I think as much as we can expose, so he can expose the movie.
Yeah.
We will support him all the way to expose the movie anywhere possible.
Fantastic.
So I think it's something that it can go actually probably globally even. Right now nationally will be good.
Yeah.
But it's the way that our society is, I think globally will make a great impact in the world. So
I think V had a question. V, did you have a question?
Yeah. So, Mom, I am just in awe of how supportive you guys are of Jonathan. Some people don't have that like you. Is there anything that you've maybe learned about yourself, or that you may want to share with other parents who aren't so open about or willing to be loving to their kids.
So the question is, what did you learn about yourself through this process of experiencing it with Jonathan? And what did you learn from that process?
I learned that being a father is a tough thing to do. Supporting him and seeing him grow and the changes that he went through. At the beginning, the hiding part of his sexuality, it was hard for us. And as we talk more and more into, and as time went by, I did came to the fact that it's natural. It's a natural thing,
Yeah.
as it is now, and that accepting it, wasn't a bad thing. And right now, I feel comfortable saying it. There has been times that I start saying, when I'm talking, my son is gay, and so on. I keep on going on the conversation. At the beginning, it was kind of it was hard.
It was hard to say that.
It was
first
hard
part.
to say, but now that I started saying it, I it's easy on me, and
You let it go now.
Yeah.
It's fine.
yeah.
What did you learn, Mom?
Well, I love Jonathan very much, and he's my son. And I think whatever he do and he feel comfortable with that, I think it's okay with me. As I say, it's my son, and I love him forever. And it's okay.
Great.
Well, thank you, Mom. That's a great answer. Good job.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for that.
Okay,
And thank you for joining us on Google Hangouts. Thanks, B.
thank you.
All right. Enjoy the show tonight.
Thank
See
you very
inside.
much.
Okay. Thank you. All right. So there you have it. That was a great interview with Mama and Papa Menendez that we were so blessed to have right now on the red carpet for Gay Latino Los Angeles. That was Jonathan Menendez's family. And I think it was beautiful to have that expression of love and gratitude for Jonathan right before tonight occurs.
Yeah. Some parents
Yeah.
wouldn't have it. And so I'm always so grateful that there's people like that.
Exactly.
It's important, for other Latino moms to hear other Latino moms talk about their experience with gaiety.
Yeah. Agreed. So that was really beautiful.
So-
It's sorry, go ahead, V.
No, I was just going to give a little, if you're just joining us, you're with Victor Vasquez. Go, Victor.
Hi. So yeah, we're here for the screening of Gay Latino Los Angeles, a documentary film by Jonathan Menendez, and we're starting in the red carpet. Hi. You want to come and join me? You want to go around this way behind me? Oh, right here. This is good. We just have a Google Hangout happening right now, and I'm actually gonna give you the earpiece and mic, allow you to introduce yourself and say what brought you out here today.
Okay, great. So I'm Carlos Cotano and working for AHF and a pharmacy sales representative for the U.S. Western region, and I'm here to support, our colleague who is presenting our, this movie, and so excited about it, and I know it's gonna be great.
Fantastic. So I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So my question is, this film documents the landscape of Los Angeles, and we follow three men throughout their journey. What is your vision for the future of the LGBTQ community here in Los Angeles?
I think we are really, really, really on the right direction in Los Angeles in regards of the LGBTQ community. As far as we express ourselves, as far as we support each other, I think we are moving in the right direction. And Los Angeles is the land of angels, so
Yes,
we
yes.
are angels.
That's right. So what is your favorite thing about Los Angeles?
People in general,
People?
Yeah, and the the ability to perform and do whatever we do. You know, like whatever our hearts tell us to do, we can do it. That's why we call the La 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 Land, right?
Yeah. Nice. V, did you have a question?
Well, listen, thank you for all the work that you guys do, that AHF does. Is there a link where people could go and get help from AHF, or can you tell us a little bit about the programs or how AHF, besides sponsoring something so wonderful as this?
Well, sure. You know, there is plenty activities that people can join us at AHF. We are in 37 countries, right? And I don't know how many cities, to be honest with you, but we take care also more than 400,000 people around the world. So that gives you the spectrum, you know, the ability that we have to do things with people. We have several programs here at AHF. We have Impulse Group. We have also healthy relationships. We have Loud. We have many other things that you can do. If you wanna check a little bit about what we do or how you can get involved with AHF, just go to aidshealth.org, and then you can find more information about how you can get involved with. But for sure, you know, there is always something that we are doing. You know, we are doing things here and there in different cities, different parts of the world. So you're not gonna get bored with AHF. You're gonna always have fun.
Again, thank you for all the work you do. It's pretty awesome.
Well, no, this is because of you guys, you know, because of the people that are in the other side. And we want to be the light, you know, for the people who has, and also the voice for people who has no voice, right?
Perfect.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Okay.
For the interview. Have fun inside. We'll see you inside. Thank you. Bye-bye.
He's the president of the organization.
Got it.
So Michael,
Hi, Michael. How are you? I'm Victor. Good to meet you. Oh, I just try to go. We're live streaming, so if you want to just jump in the frame. I try to go a little bit far, and I almost knocked it out. So I'm gonna give you this microphone in just a little bit, but I want if we can ask you really quickly, what brings you out here today, and also, what is your vision for the future of the LGBTQ community in Los Angeles? I know it's a big question, but hopefully you can.
I wasn't really.
I'm gonna put that in there for you. Okay, is that okay?
Okay, sure.
Great. And we're looking right here.
Yeah. Well, I'm out here tonight to support the making of this film. I think that in terms of gay Latino culture, LA is one of the most important places in the country, if not in the world. And AIDS Healthcare Foundation has had a close affiliation with the gay Latino community throughout its 28-year history, with Vienna Star, Glue, with other organizations. And I think that a component of what AHF does in terms of promoting a healthier lifestyle is to help communities to build their identity and to create safe spaces where they can get together.
Great.
And the second question was about the state of the
Well, my
community.
question was, what is your vision for the future of the LGBTQ community here in Los Angeles?
Well, I mean, I think that what's going on in many respects now is something that we could only have dreamed of when I was a youth and when I was, climbing up the steps at the Gay Lesbian Community Services Center on Wilshire and Union. And I think that there's some opportunities for LA, the community here. I think, first of all, obviously, marriage equality has been a big gain, and I think it's changing the subculture of the community in general. But I think also it's an opportunity for LA to demonstrate how different populations or different, ethnic groups can work together and form one community, even while accepting the diversity and flourishing with the diversity. So I think that LA is pretty unique in that regard.
It is, right?
Yep.
So where can we go to find out more information about AHF?
You can go to aidshealth.org or ahf.org, and you can find us by Googling us in 38 countries across the globe.
Fantastic. Thanks. And V, do you have any more questions for
I
us?
did. Now that I have you here, can you talk a little bit about what the procedure is to say, like, go get like tested? Is this something that AHF offers, and what is
Sure.
and what is kind of like I know that HIV is maybe on the rise with people of color. So, and a lot of it may be stigma. So, is there? Can you share a little bit about how that happens? How you can go about getting, like, say, a test or
Sure.
and help?
Well, if you go to freehivtest.net, you can find a location near you. We have many locations throughout Los Angeles County. If you want an STD test, go to freestdcheck.org, or just Google it. Yeah, I mean, it's not a lack of access in Los Angeles. I mean, people may not be accessing it because of stigma or because of fears that they have, but there are places to go, and I urge people to know their status. And the reality is, we still have 24,000 people in Los Angeles County who are either positive and don't know it, or people who know they're positive and not on regular care. We're right now in the middle of a really huge upsurge in syphilis cases in LA. You might have seen our billboards, syphilis is serious, based on the 24 ocular syphilis cases that we've seen in the West Coast in the last few months. So really, services are available. It's up to you to access them. And, actually said, for people to support their friends, their family members, to go for the care that they need.
Thank you for doing outreach for the community like this.
Yeah. Thank you, Michael.
Oh, thank you
for coming out tonight.
Oh, you're
I
welcome.
hope you enjoyed the screening.
Great.
All right, thank you.
I didn't know that you do live streaming by taping
I know, right? This is how you can do it. Yeah, of course. I'm gonna take a photo, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
Let's do this.
So if you're just joining us, we're here at.
All right, 1, 2, and 3.
Or
we'll do one more. 1, 2, and 3.
We've just been talking to a couple of people from AHF. So know that there's lots of programs out there for you.
Come on in.
So there you go.
Not eager to be in front of the camera.
Oh no, but we're gonna have you in front of the camera. I'm gonna put this just a little bit right there. So we have another person joining us in the red carpet. I'm gonna have you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what brought you out here today. And I'm gonna start off with that. So here you go. Actually, you want to put on both of them, or you're good? Great.
I'll do one. You want the other one?
No, I'm okay.
So my name is Mario Novoa. I'm the producer of Gay Latino LA, Coming of Age, and also producer of the second movie that's in the works. And we're happy to be here with the AIDS Healthcare Foundation and sponsoring the screening of the film, getting the film to another set of eyes, another group of people that are talking about something that's relevant and important. And we're happy we're here. We're happy that the film is still going forward and it's being talked about.
Great. And I have one more question for you. Something that I've been asking everybody is Los Angeles is such a major part of this film. It plays a landscape for these 3 narratives that we are following. What makes you passionate about Los Angeles? What are you passionate? What is that thing that brings you to Los Angeles or keeps you here?
Well, I grew up here. I grew up in Glendale and in the high desert in Victorville. I think being somebody who identifies as gay, I needed to be in a community that was accepting of who I was. But LA also represents a crossroads of people from all over Latin America, all over the world. It's relevant in terms of film, which is what I'm most passionate about, the arts, and a lot of progressive movement. So Los Angeles means a great deal to me. And it's just a place that's unlike any other in the world.
And then my third question actually is also, what is your vision for the future of the LGBTQ community here in Los Angeles?
Fully accepted, not facing discrimination, being able to really move forward in terms of what people are doing in different communities, growing as a society, growing our educational standards across the board with all ethnicities that come here in the country, and being part of a community that is accepting of other people. And I think Los Angeles is headed there.
Yeah, great.
Can you talk about?
Maybe what was your favorite part about working on this film?
this, being able to show
Yeah.
an audience the film, because I can say that working on a film is a lot of work. Unlike or like most industries, people have to put in the time, the effort, and work. So creating a film is working in different locations and having a camera and having a sound being recorded, and having talent or a subject that you're following with that camera. So I don't know if I answered that question. Okay.
You're
This is your
talking
favorite part
about your
today. So
subjects.
we're gonna let you go off and explore your favorite part today.
Okay. Well, he
And,
has a question for me.
Wait. Talking about your subjects. How did you pick the topic, and
You can go
B,
ahead. Take
how did you pick the subjects, or were the subjects part of the topic? What came first?
It was definitely the subject of, it's in the title. So gay Latinos, how do we tell that story? It's so broad, and we have such we have a historical presence here in Los Angeles, in the shadows. So there were a lot of topics that we could have reached out in regards to being gay and Latino here in LA. But when we started to put the story together, it wound up being a lot of chapters of different stories, and we found several people through the online process that wanted to be part of the documentary, and we found Alex and Carlos and Brian Pacheco, and we had the opportunity to follow them for 3 years, and
Wow.
that's how that came to be. It actually, we created the story in post-production during the editing process.
Of course you did. Well, thank you so much. It was good talking to you.
Thank you.
All right, we're good?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us. I know you
I
like.
lost my concentration.
Me too. Me too.
Why?
All right. I'm sorry. I know, right? That's what I'm about to do. So it's kind of great that you're joining us right now, because we have some really great we have a really cool photo shoot happening right behind
Oh
us.
my.
Right here. Do you see that?
Is that real? Can we interview him?
Yeah, we can interview all three. Okay, so we're gonna. Oh wait, we're still getting another show.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So you were right. It's past 6, so
Yeah.
you
We
know.
should bring out some people. I mean, it might cause some car accidents, but you know.
I like your outfit, Victor. What are you wearing on the red carpet?
Really? Oh, I wish I was just wearing underwear right now. Wait, I'm gonna turn this a little bit over.
Perfect. Yes.
All right, we're gonna try and get an interview with these guys. Hey guys, oh, well, you're taking a photo, so we'll wait a little bit.
Oh my goodness.
I know, it's fun. All right, guys, can we do a quick interview? So we're doing live streaming right now with Google Hangouts, and if you want to just say hi, everybody can hear you.
What's up, everybody? It's me, Joe.
And
Dante, hi.
Dante, and we got
Oscar. Nice to meet you.
Oscar. All right,
Wait,
guys.
can I ask them a question?
Hold up, B. I'm gonna ask your question. And then
Okay.
all right. So my quick question is about. So the film takes place in Los Angeles, and we follow 3 different narratives in Los Angeles, right? What is your vision for the future of the LGBTQ community in Los Angeles?
Joe?
That first?
Oh, well, for the future, I think we'll help each other a little bit more out, and hopefully see more events, not just like gay pride and stuff like that, but other organizations where we can make things better for everybody, such as everything together, just pretty much everybody together, big family.
Great. All right, Dante. You have an answer?
The future of the LGBT community in LA.
Yeah.
right now, I think we're in a really looking at our history, LGBT community history, started back in the '60s, like the civil rights movement. Coming to where we are now, we've come a long way. We're in a good spot. There's still a long way to go, but it's good to see the community starting to come together, starting to see more recognition of not only transgender people, but well, that being probably the pinnacle now. That's even starting to come more into the fold. It's just nice to see that. And as the years pass, I'm excited to see how far we'll come with legislation. Ireland just allowed unanimous approval of same-sex marriage, so it's nice to see a global effort really starting to accept that. And for the future, for LA specifically, I'd like to see the community become more of a community. I still see a lot of sects of it that don't correlate, they don't mesh. It's like a big salad. I think it's more of a melting pot. It'd be nice to see more of that. So
Great. Thanks, Dante.
thank you.
Great answer. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, V. They got away. Did you have a question?
Not an appropriate one.
Just a second. Hold up.
I want to see who.
We got some more photos.
I just can't believe that body. It's amazing.
Me too, guys. Me too. Oh, awesome. I'm the only one, guys? Oh, yeah. Me and myself, guys. Let's be friends, guys. Let's be friends. Amigos forever. Oh, that's not. I was in right. Thank you. Look ready. Look ready.
I was licking my lips.
Yeah. Hold on.
You ready?
It's getting cold. One more, guys.
All right, just a second. I'm gonna try to put this on. Am I in the way? All right. All right, B.
Since we're on the red carpet, can we just ask them who they're wearing and if they can do a little 360?
Say that again.
Can we ask them who they're wearing and if they could do a little 360? We love their outfit.
Oh, I think. Hold up. They're doing a 360 right now. Can you see that? Is that okay? They're doing some twerking for the sightseeing bus.
Yeah, and if you're just joining us, you're watching Gay Latino LA.
Yeah,
courtesy of
this is what it is. Fun. All right. Now we're here.
Okay.
So we should have had these guys out here 2 hours ago. We would have had a huge crowd. Right?
Yeah, I guess it wasn't in the budget.
It wasn't in the budget. I know. We get them for 10 minutes. So yeah, it's really hard to do my job right now because it's really distracting. But that's okay. I'm just gonna let you enjoy the sights for a little longer. Okay. Oh, there you go. Maybe I can rotate this, no? We're getting a lot of heads turning, by the way.
I know. I mean, this is insane.
Yeah.
It's good to be Latino.
It is, especially in Los Angeles, right?
Where's your husband at?
He's got a husband.
I know. Did you hear that?
So if you're just joining us again, you're watching Gay Latino at AHF. Your host is Victor Vasquez. He's actually a Penn Fellow, which is pretty awesome. So
I am. How did you know that?
boo, I did my research.
That's awesome. Yeah, I did the Penn Fellowship. I really advise it to everyone, or I really recommend it for everyone, specifically for my fellow Latino writers. We got to get in there. One thing I found, honestly, that made me really passionate is that there are not enough Latino voices in literature, and my goal in life is to change that. So part of that process for me was being a part of that fellowship, and not only did it equip me with a lot of tools that I needed during an 8-month period, but it also really gave me the confidence to move forward in that track. And I think also what it did for me also is that it introduced me to the community of other writers and other people working in the literature field or in the creative writing field in general here in Los Angeles. And before that, I really thought that it was not a vibrant community here. And I was proven wrong. And I think with my background in theater, I used to do directing in theater. It really helped me because I'm not shy, and being a part of the literary community here in Los Angeles, people have been really inviting and welcoming, and they've been really excited about welcoming and sharing opportunities with me to read my work and present my work and share it. And I will share one particular moment that really touched me. Is I had a reading at the Hammer Museum last year in May, at the end of May, and I read a series of poems and one short piece of prose, essentially fiction, flash fiction I would call it, and there was an usher, and his name was Daniel, and he works there at the Hammer Museum, and I saw him actually this year, just a couple weeks ago when I returned. And at the very end of the event, because my work has to do a lot with exploring this question of reproduction, specifically amongst, or a conversation that really takes place amongst gay men, is that rare conversation about how are we going to be fathers, and how are we going to do this, and which route do we want to take, and do we want to take that route, and if so, how do we hold each other to task with that. And so my work really explores that a lot. And in particularly, I close with this poem titled Men. And I can try and recite it to you over this iPod, this live streaming. Okay, so Men. If you and I loved, let us live. Let us yell round sounds from our bedroom mouths, savage, rude, spits of spirit, bulbous things. And in a million years, we may learn to impregnate one another, using only our voices, touching our ears, skin, and hair. We can simply and finally say, we want to have a baby, and one will appear. So that was one of the poems that I closed with, and Daniel came up to me afterwards, after the event, and he thanked me, and he said, "Thank you. I never really thought that I could see someone like me reading at the Hammer," and I was like, "Damn."
Great.
So it was a.
I would let you make me a baby.
What was that? Sorry, I couldn't hear you because
we can make a baby anytime.
We can make a baby?
Anytime.
Well, that's my favorite thing to do, actually, is practice.
Okay. So if you're just joining us, you're at Gay Latino through AHF, and on your screen is Victor Vasquez. Just read us an awesome poem, saying he's a Penn Fellow and a playwright. Latino. His parents are from Guadalajara, or his dad's from Guadalajara and his mom is from León.
You got it.
There we go. So, what's going on out there? Did the strippers just leave?
Yeah, it's pretty bare out here, and it's sad. They're no longer shaking their butts
I think they're shaking the
for
butts
all the
inside. I
sunset.
think there's a party inside.
I can hear it. I can hear it. Sophie, what time do you think we're aiming for the screening? It's almost going to be 7. Are we getting close?
I'm waiting for the call over here.
Okay, great.
Fantastic. What if again, if you're just joining us, AHF, Gay Latino Coming of Age. If you want to watch the movie, you can watch the movie in the comfort of your own home. You don't even have to get dressed. You'll need a link. It's GLLA, so it's like Gay Latinos, GLLA. And to the right of your screen, you can click on that link and get you through there. It'll be available 24 hours a day, or 24 hours. So you'll be able to watch it tomorrow if you're just chilling at home. So
Let's try and turn this here. See if that's a little bit better. Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Great. So hopefully we can get Jonathan in here for a quick little interview in just a second. He just stepped out. Jonathan Menendez is the director of this film, and hopefully we can get him out for a quick 30-second interview. Hey, Jonathan, can we get you for 30 seconds?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, great. So we have Jonathan joining us. All right,
Hey, How's
Jonathan.
it going, everybody?
Here, you want to put this on?
Sure, absolutely.
All right, fantastic.
Super fancy.
So, Jonathan, what are you looking forward to tonight? What's the biggest takeaway that you want?
That's a question that I'm getting a lot tonight, and I'm really excited, primarily to reignite the film, because it actually premiered in Mexico City in 2012, 3 years ago, and I see some friends that are getting here. And I'm really, I really want to make sure that the audiences get a chance to see it. I think that this film creates a lot of dialogue as it's traveled around the country. It's been at over 15 film festivals, maybe 11, 15 universities. And every single time an audience watches it, they have something to say, because there aren't many films that are made about gay Latinos. There isn't, media that's being created. So what I want is to give us a space in Hollywood, give us a physical theater to, recognize the work that we're doing. And so even though, actually, because this is my film, I'm wait, hold on, because this is my film, I'm like creating like this hype, but that's why I'm also creating a film festival. So I create a film festival so that I could showcase the work that we're doing. And so here I am on the red carpet, like setting this up. So yeah, this is how we do it.
This is how you do it. You do it all.
So Jonathan, Victor just shared with us that he read at the Hammer and somebody came up to him and, they could identify with him and say, oh, you know what? I never thought someone that looked like me could be reading a poem up at the Hammer, which is kind of a big deal. What was your inspiration, or where do you find that passion and that fire to give your film legs after 3 years?
So I think that inspiration comes from a space of pain and frustration and fear. I was, I had issues with my parents in coming out. It was really difficult for us as a family to construct a vision of our future together and what that would look like if I ended up with a man, if I ended up, being gay. And so I think as a Latino, I searched the web and searched the world for visual representations of myself and to learn about who I was and who I could be. And I didn't see role models. I didn't see things that I could, go by. And so I set on a journey to really construct an art piece that can narrate, the world as I would want it, or more so, this became like my spiritual journey. And so this film is a way of like healing for me, where I was able to tell my story without telling my story, because it's not mine. People always ask me like, hey, is this your journey? Is it, is it someone else's? Is it these 3 guys, or how much of your story really is in there? So at the end, this movie comes from a space, I get inspiration from the space of, frustration, trying to construct family, trying to really, become one with the world around me, and really shape the world around me to be beautiful and represent me as a Latino, and to represent Latinos in some way, shape, or form.
So what do you tell that kid that's like surfing the internet, trying to find a representation of himself. That to do.
Make to watch the movie, to really make their way out to events that represent themselves, to grab their cameras and start using video to tell their stories, and to do so creatively, consciously, not just record yourselves eating food, picking your nose, recording your friends doing silly things. Don't just record your rants and record that as a form of art. I think that there's so many ways that we can creatively do that, and or come to me, hit me up, hit up this guy right here. We want to change the world. We want to make things happen, and that's why we do what we do, I think, right? Do you agree?
Yeah, I think it's like you said, you touched on it earlier when you said that it's important to tell stories, but it's also important to share stories amongst our community, because I feel that we can, it's almost like montaging, right? It's you are not telling your story through these 3 narratives, but they're very much a part of you, just as much as they're very much a part of me, and just as much as they're very much a part of you all, is that we are montaging all these narratives on a continuous plane every single moment. And we will, and I think it's important to keep sharing these stories. And for me, I think that's quite the intimacy of being intimate, is that even when you are in bed next to a man, or you are standing next to another man or someone else at an event or anywhere, how important it is to talk and to connect and to share your story and hear you as much as you can. We can part selling and survival, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's like we have stories to tell, and sometimes Latinos don't find funding for things as fast as others, but we do. We actually do find funding.
We do.
So I let me shift that.
Yes.
Because media, what is it? Media messaging. We are finding money more and more every day, and we need to really believe in ourselves and really learn the craft of filmmaking, of video making, of art making. And we're a majority, in many major cities throughout the country. A majority of minority. Anyhow,
yeah.
I think we can. I know that we can really begin to shift the landscape of our people as gay Latinos, as queer people of color in this country and throughout the world. As a global video community, as media makers, as art makers, I know for a fact that we have the tools that we need to create the change that we need to see in the world, and we just need to start doing it and support each other in those ventures.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that the beginning of your movie was really awesome because there's a warrior in there. And that's where we come from warriors, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. We fight and we win.
Yeah. Well, there you have it. We have a great interview with Jonathan Menendez. Thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely, thank you.
You're much wanted, or very much wanted.
Yeah, the movie's about to start.
So we're gonna get you inside before.
Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. All right, for sure.
All right. Okay, so we just heard that the movie's about to start. So actually, I wonder when I should go in there.
I think you should go now and bring me a drink when you come up.
All right, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna knock this down. So see y'all later. Actually,
Victor Valdez, hosting with you. We're with AHF. Gay Latino is a story that follows 3 Latino males, and it's a really great story. 3 different backgrounds. All
what was that? I know, right?
Now you can hear Victor on the other end.
It's so funny, like what we can do.
In this movie, 3 compliments of AHF. All you have to do is click on the link to the right, and we're gonna type in this code, GLLA. So it's like G like gay, L like LA, and then LA.
It's like one thing you can count on us for is being resourceful. I'm so sorry, Victor. I'm still on. I'm gonna go now. Bye.
Bye. Marco, and I'm here to answer any questions. So if you have any questions, you can always go ahead into the group chat. And if you're having any problems logging on, I can always log you on. I can help you log on with you, or help you log on. We can log on together. Let's see. Who has a question? Nope. All right, so if you've just logged on, we're here at AHF is hosting a screening of a movie, Gay Latino Coming of Age. It's the first part of a two-part series. The movie premiered first in Mexico City. It's kind of really special that we're doing at AHF since AHF is such a big part of the community. They have programs like Bienestar, of course, AHF, and whatever you can, whatever questions you may have, or if you need testing, I'm sure you've seen their billboards all over town. Here, let's see if we can get in touch with Jonathan. Let's see who that is. So if you just jumped into the group, we are at AHF, and they're sponsoring a screening of a movie called Gay Latino Coming of Age, which you can go to the website gaylatino.la, and on there you'll be able to screen the movie Compliments of AHF for 24 hours using the code GLLA, and all of that is on the link to the right. For 24 hours, screen it. You don't even have to comb your hair. How's that? All right, perfect. So if you've been with us for a while, then you'll know, you're probably sick of me saying this, but if you just joined us, we are at AHF screening a movie called Gay Latino, Coming of Age, a film by Jonathan Menendez. You can go to the website, gaylatino.la, and you can screen the movie for 24 hours, free. The film is based in LA, and I'm sure you can find something that relates to you. It's actually pretty awesome. After this, we'll have a Q&A, so if you have any questions, just type them in there, and we'll try to answer them for you. We had a free question, so I think we're going to see you back at in 10 minutes.
Bed, blocks, bananas! So you tell Dora. First, we go to the bath. Where do we go first?